Hello everybody. Thank you for checking out my very first video on my brand new diamond painting channel. I'm Pixie Sticks, and I was hoping you would join me today for some diamond painting and, of course, some Dr. Pepper. Okay, first off, I guess I'll talk about what I'm working on in today's WIP and Chat. This is Mountain Castle from Diamond Art Club by Dominic Davison. I am using two different pens. One has a 7-placer and one has a 10-placer. I don't know, it's worn off. Anyway, this one is from C'est Plus Beau Autour, and they make delicious pens, and I've been lucky enough to grab a couple of them on their raffles they do on Facebook. And then this one is from Jim's Diamond Painting Shop. I probably said that wrong. I'll link to both in the description. But yeah, this is a hybrid one that I thought was really pretty, and it matches some of the more blue portions of the diamond painting really well. In my single placers, I am using just glue dots. I really like those for single placing. Then in my multi placers, I'm using scented putty from Randa's Crafty Corner. And this is white Tahitian woods, and it smells amazing, so highly recommend. That said, I'm gonna get started here so that I'm not just talking and not doing anything. My cover reminder is this cute little leaf from Bella Art de Nicole. And my tray is from Munimade, and it's one of her magic color shift trays, which I think are just amazing. And the colors match pretty well with this painting, so. Okay, you're gonna see everything upside down, lucky you. Anyway, this is my very first video, my very first WIP and Chat I've ever done, so bear with me if I'm a little bit all over the place, because I'm not used to this. Alright, so I guess we can start with why I decided to make this YouTube channel, and the reason behind that is mostly just that I watch a lot of you guys who do diamond art on YouTube, and I really enjoy watching your content, but I kind of feel like I'm a lurker. Like I watch and I don't really interact that much. I do comment sometimes, but I tend to not have a lot of spoons during the day. Especially if I'm working at the time when I'm watching, I tend not to comment at all because I'd rather just move on to the next video and keep working on what I was working on. So it feels a little bit weird to be part of the community without getting to interact with the community very much. So I thought if I made a YouTube channel and did WIP and Chats and stuff, then I'd feel a little bit more a part of the community, which would be nice because it's a really nice community. And I've met a lot of great people already, so I'd love to meet some more. Okay, so a little bit about me, I guess. I have another YouTube channel. This isn't my first. That one is an art space channel because I do digital and traditional art as a hobby, and technically as my job too, but I'll talk about that a little bit later. So my art channel is Pixie Sticks, and I will make sure to link it in the description if you like art content also. Anyway, I haven't been super active on it lately just because I went through kind of a phase of having low spoons when it comes to content creation and social media participation, and now I'm kind of coming out of that, thankfully, a little bit. And I thought it would be nice to start this new channel as a way to kind of talk more about my personal life and just use it as kind of a verbal diary, I guess, with whip chats. I know a lot of other diamond painting YouTubers kind of update about their lives during their whip chats, and it really makes me feel like I'm getting to know them, and that's really nice. And I like to listen to those while I'm working or doing art or diamond painting myself. So I thought I would share some of my backstory and my goings on so that I wasn't such a weird lurker just hearing about everybody else and not providing anything of myself. So yeah, that's a roundabout way of saying what I already said, I guess. Anyway, I have a hard time talking while I'm concentrating on stuff, and I'm hoping that's a skill I can learn. I don't do very many live draw with me's or anything on my other channel either, for that very same reason, where if I'm trying to concentrate on what I'm actually working on with my hands, then my brain kind of turns off and my mouth turns off and I just go quiet. But everyone I've ever seen do a whip and chat talks for like half an hour to an hour at a time. And I'm hoping I can learn that skill because I tend to just run out of things to say very quickly. So in order to help me with that today, I got a list of questions. And these are questions from a tag that my friend Katie at Diamonds and Washi did on her channel over several of her videos quite a while ago, but they're all involving diamond painting and kind of a get to know me setup. So I thought that would be a fun way to start off my channel and be able to tell a little bit about me and what I like and don't like as far as diamond painting goes. So I'm going to go ahead and start with number 1, which is, how did you find out about diamond painting? And this one's kind of a fun question. Actually, the very first time I found out about it was from my friend Kiara, and she has been diamond painting for years, and she actually commissioned me to do a drawing for her that she wanted to turn into a custom diamond painting. So that was really the first time I'd heard about what diamond painting was from my friend. And then later on, I heard about Diamond Art Club specifically because I have been watching Bailey J's YouTube channel for years, and she had some of her artwork made into diamond paintings through Diamond Art Club. And watching her do her paintings as diamond paintings made it look really interesting to me, because at first when I thought about diamond painting and saw different videos about it or heard about it, it didn't sound like something I thought would be super fun. So because I saw how it went for Bailey J when she was doing hers, I got a little bit more intrigued. And I ordered my very first diamond painting off Amazon, and I wish I hadn't, because I, at the time, didn't know about art theft and licensing restrictions, and I'm very sure the one that I got off Amazon was not licensed, and so now I feel frustrated that I did that, but at least it was a learning experience, and now I know better. And it did give me the opportunity to learn that I really liked diamond painting and that I wanted to do more of it. Okay, that was a long answer. What's number 2? What was your first diamond painting project? Okay, I talked about that a little bit. It was that one I ordered on Amazon. But my first legitimate one was actually Wishes by Erica Wiseman from Diamond Art Club. And that one was really exciting for me because I had already been following her on her Instagram and other channels, her YouTube. I really was a fan of her art, and the fact that when I went to Diamond Art Club, I saw that they had paintings from her. I was very excited and intrigued. And yeah, so my first one was Wishes, and it turned out really pretty. It's hanging in my bathroom right now. And if you want, I will link to a video on my other channel where I actually showed a bit of time lapse of that one, because diamond painting is definitely artwork. It's not what my typical audience over there on my other channel expects to see, so I don't put a lot of diamond painting content on that channel, but I have done some here and there, so I'll link that video in case you're interested. Third question: who is your favorite company or website to order from? Pretty much the only company you will see on my channel here, not pretty much, exclusively, is Diamond Art Club. And the reason for that, well, there's multiple reasons. Number one, they're, in my opinion, they have the best quality and the best selection. So I typically only buy from Diamond Art Club. And secondly, I work for Diamond Art Club. So all the content you'll see on my YouTube channel here is going to be from DAC, because I am very loyal to the company I work for. So if seeing Diamond Art Club only is going to annoy you, I'm sorry. That's just, I'm putting it out there right now so you'll know. That's all you're gonna see here. So I guess I can talk a little bit more about that since I mentioned it before I continue with this questionnaire. My official title at Diamond Art Club is lead pixel designer, and basically what I do all day is I work with a team of renderers who hand render and hand chart each of the diamond paintings that we sell at Diamond Art Club. So if you have purchased a painting that was released since about August to September of 2021, I have worked on that one because I touch every single render that comes out. So it's a really, really rewarding position. It's a dream job for me. I still can't believe that this is what I get to do every day. And the fact that I get to work from home and... Sorry, I have to adjust that. Work on my own schedule, choose my own schedule, and that I get to be such an integral part of this hobby that I love is so incredibly rewarding. So yeah, we render our diamond paintings pixel by pixel, and it can be a very long process sometimes, but I do truly believe that it gives the best results when it comes to the diamond painting renders. This one that I'm working on is actually one that came out before I was hired at Diamond Art Club. So it's interesting for me to do some of the ones that I haven't worked on because I don't know what's coming next, and I haven't agonized over every pixel, you know, in the digital form. So it's a bit more, I guess, surprising when I work on these. But this artwork is absolutely gorgeous. It's actually the first landscape I've ever worked on. Most of the diamond paintings I've done in the past have been based on characters, and we'll probably get to questions about that later on in this questionnaire tag thing I'm doing, so I won't say more about it until we get to those. Okay, speaking of that, what's the next question? Do you prefer clear or opaque covers? I've only ever worked with poured glue, which comes with clear covers. I've never tried double-sided adhesive, and it doesn't sound like something that I would like. So I'm going to say I like the clear covers better, although maybe it's asking about whether or not I use release papers or just section off the cover it comes with. I do sometimes use release papers, especially if I'm working on a mystery kit, because it's more fun to not see what's coming up, even though I have worked on the renderings for all of the mystery kits, so none of them are a mystery to me, but it's still fun to, like, obviously I don't remember exactly what happens in each section of each kit, so it's still fun for me to work on mystery kits. You're probably going to see a lot of cuts in this video because I just can't, for the life of me, keep up a stream of chatting and sound coherent. It's just impossible for me at this point. Maybe I'll get better at it. I hope so. Okay. Whoops. Dropped one. Okay, next question. What is your favorite diamond painting you've ever done? Oof, that's a tough one because I think I've done maybe 10 or 11, which isn't that many compared with a lot of you all. I'm definitely on the slower end of diamond painters. But I think that my favorite I've done so far is probably Fairy Lights by Ivy Dollamore. I just loved the colors in that one, and the fact that it was a great mix of background and character. Just really amazing artwork and really fun to do in diamond painting form. But to be honest, so far I've enjoyed every single one I've done, so I guess I'm going off what I thought was the prettiest finish. That one is hanging in my hallway. I try to hang all of the diamond paintings I do, but I know I'm going to run out of space eventually. Okay, next question. How many diamond paintings are in your stash? Ooh, I just updated my gems flow too, and I don't know if I can remember off the top of my head. I think it's somewhere around 45? Yeah, I think it's around 45. I can't check because my phone is what I use to film, so it's busy. Okay, let's see. Question number 7. What's the largest size you've completed? This definitely will be the largest one once it's complete that I've ever completed. Before that, I think the largest one I've ever completed is Pride by JoJo's Art. That's also... I totally forgot about that one because that's in a different part of my house. that one's up there for my favorite diamond painting I've ever completed too. It might surpass Fairy Lights just because it's so amazing as an artwork, and I really enjoyed how it came together as a diamond painting. I apologize if you can hear loud cars in the background. My office is in like the front corner of our house, and there's a busy street like right next to my window, so it's annoying. My apologies. But yeah, Pride, definitely one of the best ones I've ever done. Love that one. Number 8, do you keep your spare drills? Yes, I keep my spare drills in a big binder with like baseball card sleeves, and it doesn't work that great, to be honest. I'm thinking of changing my method once I get the spoons to do it. It's just annoying to have to shuffle them all around when you add a new color that wasn't there before. And they do tend to want to fall out when they get too full. So I might need to do something different. Okay. What kind of setup do you have? Where do I diamond paint? I am currently diamond painting in my office, and I have kind of a U-shaped desk, and this shape kind of sticks out into the middle of my office space, and I like it because I have my computer over to that side of me, and I can watch videos or listen to audiobooks or whatever I want to do while I'm diamond painting. The door to my office is right over here, and it's glass door, so I can see if anyone in my family comes to my door and needs me or just wants to say hi, so that's nice. And it's also fun when I'm diamond painting with someone else. My son often likes to come diamond paint with me, and he can sit on the other side of my little desk shape here, and we can both work on the same piece, so that's fun. I also have nice overhead lights in here that my husband put up for me for filming, and it also really helps with diamond painting, so it's really a nice place to diamond paint. Number 10, do you only work on one diamond painting at a time or several? I have more than one kitted up at any given time, but I don't typically do a great job of jumping between different ones. My OCD type brain wants to finish one before I work on another, and so when I kit up another one, it's usually because, like for instance, if I don't finish this one before Drills and Chills starts, then I will be kitting up another one so that I can work on that one throughout Drills and Chills. And then I'd come back to this one once Drills and Chills was over. I don't typically work on the same one, or I don't typically work on more than one at the same time, I guess. The only exception to that is that right now I do have Ivy Dolamore's mystery kit also kitted up, and I work on that with my son. So that is one we are doing together. He is doing the right half and I'm doing the left half, and so when he's here we work on that one, and then when he's not here I work on whatever my project is at the time, and right now it's this one. Okay. Number 11. What is the biggest oops you have ever made? That's a tough one. I feel like probably it's a similar thing to that some of you might have done, where you'll be working on a section and you pull out, say, V, and then you start putting down the V's. Instead of on the V, you put it on like the arrow, because your mind was thinking you pulled out the arrow instead. So yeah, I've done that where I've put the wrong color on the wrong symbol for quite a bit of time before realizing that, hey, wait a minute, that is not what you were supposed to be doing. So that's always fun, picking them back off again. The only other kinds of mistakes I can think of as far as things I've done in the past is whenever I'm kitting up or something and I'm very klutzy, I have definitely more than once spilled drills all over myself, the floor, the table, and it's taken me a good long time to pick them up again. Do you prefer to diamond paint alone or with someone? I like both. I have a lot of friends and family members who have also enjoyed diamond painting since we found out about it, and every once in a while we'll throw a diamond painting party here at the house, and people will come over and we'll all diamond paint together and eat some good food and talk, and that's a great time. But it's also really fun to just kind of turn off my mind and work on a diamond painting and zone out and listen to an audiobook or a podcast and not have to think about anything. That also has value, so I would say both, really. It just depends on the mood I'm in. Did we get them all? I think we got them all. Guys, I'm really good at missing symbols of the color I'm working on, but I think I got them all. All right, let's put this away. I'm using the Elizabeth Ward storage system, by the way. It's my favorite, and I definitely prefer it to any other type of storage I've tried. Dr. Pepper break. Okay, what symbol should we work on next? Let's do this little, I don't know, what's this called, guys? This little up arrow. I don't know. Okay, back to our questions. How many diamond paintings have you finished? I think, like I was saying earlier, that I finished 11, maybe 12, and I have gifted 2 of them, and the rest I've kept. What is your favorite type of picture to order? Wolves, landscapes, etc. I like character diamond paintings the most so far. Like I said, this is my first landscape. I only have a couple landscapes because I wasn't sure if I would like them. So far, I'm liking this one quite a bit. So I might get more in the future. But I generally tend to be more drawn to the ones that have people in them or animals, and it's more of like a close-up or a scene with the characters doing something or interacting. Those are my favorite types of artwork, and also my favorite types of diamond paintings. Who was your first diamond painting YouTube creator that you found? I'm trying to remember. I think it was Diamonds and Washi. Katie was the first one. I don't even remember how I landed there, but she was definitely one of the first ones that I found on YouTube. And also Rachel Ray. Those two were, I remember watching at the very beginning of me finding the YouTube diamond painting community. Have you ever ordered a custom? And that is something I have not done. I think it would be fun to try. If I ever did order a custom, it would probably be like a picture of my family or something of that nature, or my own artwork, which would also be fun. But so far, I haven't gotten around to that. Number 18. What are the companies that you would never order from? I'm going to skip this question because I feel like I don't know enough about other companies to really answer it. Like I said, I mostly stick with Diamond Art Club. Number 19. Do you seal your canvases? If so, how? I never have had the need to seal one of my canvases. I kind of hope I never will because it seems really scary to me. Like, I'm worried I would mess it up in the process. And none of my canvases so far have run into any issues where I've needed to seal them. And like I said, they're all hanging in my house. So far, so good. Hope it stays that way. Do you prefer round or square, and why? I prefer square. I started with rounds, and then I got into the diamond painting community, and I heard a lot of people talking about how they don't like squares, and squares are intimidating, and so I was nervous to try my first one. But when I did, I found out I loved it. I like how the squares just kind of fit together and they make that little clicking sound when they go in the right place, and there's no space around them for the back to show through. I also feel like it's easier to... I also like that they are a bit smaller, so square diamond paintings can be more detailed. I love paintings with a lot of detail, so it's nice when they can be squares and have a little bit more room for that. Plus, I think squares are just a little bit more sparkly and more faceted, you know? But I do like rounds too, and I'll do those and buy those just as much as I will square canvases. I just prefer working on squares. How many drill pens do you have, and what is your favorite? I have not ever counted them. I'm not going to count the ones that come with kits because I don't think that's what the question is about. But I think I have somewhere in the range of 10-ish. I don't have too many. It might be a little bit more than that. I can't remember exactly. I'm just kind of getting into accessory purchases and I'm trying to not go overboard because I feel like I could definitely be one of those people who could go down that rabbit hole very deeply. And I'm trying not to spend too much money on it. But man, diamond painting pens are definitely my favorite accessory. And I drool over some of the beautiful pens that I see, and I just want them all. So I'm trying to be very careful and pick pens that I don't have any other pens like them, and make it kind of a few and far between kind of splurge purchase. How do you deal with bubbles and rivers in your canvas? I haven't really experienced bubbles and rivers in my canvases. None of the ones I've ever worked on have had that issue. I actually had to ask my friend Katie what the difference between a bubble and a river was once, because I have seen people talk about them in videos and I wasn't sure what the difference was. So yeah, luckily that's not something I've had to deal with. So hopefully, fingers crossed, it stays that way. Do you use multi-placers? Well, as you've seen me do throughout this whole video, yes, I definitely do. I need to put more glue dots in here. I definitely do use multi-placers, and I think it would drive me nuts if I had to single place every little drill. So I'm grateful multi-placers exist. I know that some people really like the perfectionism of single placing every drill, but for me, once I step away and look at it from a viewing distance, I don't notice any spacing, or I feel like I get my rows fairly straight while I'm working on them, enough to the point where I don't feel like I need to single place in order to get better precision. Oops, see, I forgot to keep talking again. Okay, let's see. What is your favorite multi-placer to use? I actually really like the 4-placer because I feel like I have a lot of control with it, but I don't use that one as often just because if I'm working on a large painting, which is my favorite to do, a 4-placer doesn't help all that much. Now, if I'm working on something small, I'll probably use a 4-placer because I feel like I don't need to use a bigger one in order to make some headway. I do use 4-placers when there aren't going to be a lot of spots where I can use more than 4 in a row of any color. So like on something that was really confetti heavy. But you might have been noticing that I tend to, just use my multi-placer for 2 or 3 or 4 or whatever. And this is the 7-placer, and I like 7-placers a lot. If I have like here where there were big lines of certain colors, then I'll use one of the big ones just so I can get through that section faster. But I definitely prefer the smaller ones when I can get away with using them. Did we get all of that one? I think we got all of that one too. Don't quote me. Okay, let's see. And I'm not sure if that question was asking about, the size of the single placer or what, but if it was asking about what type of multi-placers, I like these thin plastic ones. I don't like the ones that are like the wider, thick plastic ones, because I feel like I can't fit my pen down in between 2 rows of drills very well. And I don't like, so far, I've tried a few metal multi-placers and I don't like them, mostly because I feel like they don't allow for the putty to, what am I trying to say? When I use the metal multi-placers, my drills tend to fall off a lot. Like, it has no give, and for some reason it just doesn't work for me when I'm trying to multi-place. Okay, number 25. If you could sit and diamond paint with anyone on YouTube in person, who would it be and why? I assume they mean a diamond painting YouTuber. So yeah, I'd probably have to say Katie from Diamonds and Washi, because I talk to her on a near daily basis, and like she says a lot, we have the same brain. So we're very similar, and I would love to meet her in person. So it would be really fun to be able to diamond paint with her. 26. What is your favorite reason to diamond paint? My favorite reason to diamond paint? It's probably the mental health benefits for me would be my favorite reason. Unlike some of my other hobbies, like art, diamond painting, wow, I messed that up. Diamond painting is really relaxing, and I don't have to do any kind of thinking, and I don't have to worry that I'm gonna make the wrong decisions or not have enough skill to complete it in a way that I am hoping I can, like with art. So diamond painting for me is just 100% relaxation, fun times. It also lets me feel closer to the artists of each diamond painting piece I work on. If you have ever done any art where you've studied a subject like a flower or a person and tried to recreate it in artwork, you might notice that the more you look at that thing and really study it and try to replicate it, the fonder you become of that subject. It's an interesting thing our brains do. The more we see something, the more we tend to identify with it and like it. And when I'm working on a diamond painting, it's broken down into such a pixel by pixel basis of each artwork that I really get to kind of experience all of the choices that the artist made on a very intimate level, I feel like all the colors they chose and where they would put each color and their use of shape. And I really find that interesting as an artist to be able to study their artwork in this new and different way and spend time with it, kind of. I guess I don't know if that makes sense to everybody, but to me it's something I really enjoy about diamond painting. Would you go on a diamond painting retreat if there was one? Oh my gosh, that would be so much fun. If it was somewhere that I could get to without paying an arm and a leg, I definitely would love to do that. They tend to be in places that are pretty far away from me. I'm in the Pacific Northwest, so I'm kind of up in the corner. So a lot of times they happen more in the middle of the country, or I don't know, I could probably make it to one in California if one happened there. It just depends on my family's financial situation at the time, I guess. But yeah, I would absolutely love that. That would be so much fun. Okay, 28. Do you prefer a thick or thin canvas? This is another one I don't have too much experience on. That Amazon one I talked about in the beginning that I did first was on definitely a thinner canvas than Diamond Art Club. And it was also much more stiff. And I didn't like that. I guess I'd have to say I prefer the kind of soft, thicker, plush type canvases like Diamond Art Club has. They're just really comfortable to work on. But I haven't done too many other kinds of canvases, so I guess I don't have much to compare it to. I'm just really happy with these ones. So I'm really trying to get through this WIP and chat without having to refill my single placer, because that takes a while. It takes a minute and I don't want to do it right now. But it's in dire need. Also, there's a round hitchhiker in here. That's interesting. Let's get out of there. All right, next question. What is your favorite tray to use? Right here, Muni Made trays. I was lucky enough to be able to grab 2 in a drop she did, I think in June, might have been May. And ever since I got these, I haven't used any other trays because I love these. They're really long and that helps me be able to multi-place easier. And I really like how the drills line up when I use these trays. And I like the height of the sides so that the drills don't spill out when I shake it. Yeah, just everything about these. They're also really pretty. Yeah, I like these. Okay. Dr. Pepper break. Number 30. Who have you passed on the DP addiction to? And I assume they're meaning diamond painting and not Dr. Pepper, because I've passed the Dr. Pepper one off too. No, but once I got into diamond painting, I felt like I had to tell everybody about it. So I actually did influence a lot of my friends and family to try it, and a lot of them do it regularly now too. So my sister-in-law, my best friend Jessica here in town, my kids, even my husband has a diamond painting that he works on whenever we do a diamond painting party, and someday he might finish it. It's the Dragon's Door, so like he started with a huge one, and he doesn't diamond paint as often as the rest of us, so it might take him forever to finish that, but even my husband will diamond paint, so that's pretty awesome. What is your favorite drill color? Ooh, I love this question. I'm going to sidetrack a minute here and just say that since I work with these colors all day, every day of the week, as you know, DMC colors have number codes, and since I've been working with them for so long, now whenever I see certain numbers that correspond with a DMC code, like if it's 7:27 at night and I see 7:27 on the clock, I think, ooh, it's a nice yellow. It's a nice yellow o'clock. So it's kind of a weird side effect of this job is seeing numbers as colors now. It's almost like having synesthesia in a way. But anyway, so my favorite diamond painting color, my favorite diamond drill color is probably like 3766. It's like a teal blue. I really like that one. Or 807 is another nice blue that I like. I like turquoises. And so yeah. 807 is a good one too because there's a AB version of it. All right, we finished the S's. Yay! How long have we been talking? Let's look. 53 minutes. I don't know if I can, maybe I can finish the rest of this questionnaire before an hour's up. Hey, I'm doing pretty good. I don't usually talk for this long at a time. All right, next question. If you could diamond paint anywhere in the world, where would it be? Ooh. That's an interesting question. Like I'd say at Disneyland or something, but if I'm at Disneyland, I'm going to be out having fun at Disneyland and not diamond painting, so that's a hard one to answer. I guess if I could diamond paint anywhere in the world, maybe inside some kind of awesome castle in like Ireland or Scotland on a rainy night with this big fireplace and kind of old world style furnishings. That would be awesome. Just diamond paint there, especially if I had friends with me. That would be such a cool experience. What a random question, but I like it. Also, if you have a castle in Ireland or Scotland and you like diamond painting, hit me up. Okay, let's see. Number 33, do you use a light pad? And I don't. I have a light pad and I've used it in the past, but I actually have worse time seeing the symbols when they're lit from underneath than I do when they're lit from above, so I don't usually use it for diamond painting. Do you use a lot of accessories or make do with what's in the kit? What is in the kit is definitely enough to complete a diamond painting, but I feel like accessories are part of the fun of the hobby, for me at least. So I like to match accessories with my kits, and I don't have like a whole lot of variety when it comes to Like I only have 2 colors of Muni Made trays, and I only have a few pens and some cover minders, but I'd like to grow my collection to the point where I can really choose my accessories to match the kit I'm working on, because that's really fun. I enjoy when other diamond painters do that, and I think I would enjoy doing that as well. I do it right now as far as I can do it, but I don't have a big enough collection to be able to match things perfectly at the moment. What is your favorite working storage? I think I already touched on this earlier, but it's the Elizabeth Ward storage containers. Really, really enjoy those. I feel like they keep my drills very secure, and I don't want to, like when in the past when I've used the Harbor Freight ones, which I also own, I've had incidents where I've tried to open them and they kind of get top heavy and they fly everywhere and the drills go all over the place. So I don't have that much trouble with the Elizabeth Ward containers. And yeah, I prefer them. What's your favorite long-term storage? I don't know what that means. Unless, like, are we talking about how we store the paintings, or are we talking about how we store drills? Because I already talked about how I save my leftover drills. If we're talking about how I store paintings, I usually just leave them in the box that they came in. And I kind of stick them under my desk in nice stacks. Starting to run out of room, but it's okay. Just means I gotta diamond paint more. What storage have you seen that you want? Ooh, actually just lately I've been seeing a lot of the credenza type storage systems where everything, all the drills are kept in trays and you just pull out the tray that you need. And I've seen some that have real nice big trays, kind of like these Muni Made trays, and I thought that would be kind of fun to try, just to see if it made things go faster, because you wouldn't have to be pouring and putting away the color each time. But at the same time, it doesn't take that long to pour the color in and put it away. So I don't know. That might not be something I spend money on anytime soon, but it is one that I've been intrigued by. Do you keep your diamond paintings or give them as gifts? I touched on that already too. So far I have given 2 as gifts, one to my dad. It was Call of the Wild with the wolf howling, and he loves wildlife, especially wolves and bears and cougars and things like that. And the other one, I finished Lady of the Lake, which is the Avatar fan art of Katara by Sarah Mustafa, and my daughter really loves Avatar, and so I gave that one to her for her new apartment. Who inspired your channel? I talked a little bit earlier about why I thought it would be fun to start this channel. So there wasn't any one person who inspired it, I guess, but just the community as a whole, because I feel like I want to be more a part of the community in an active way. But I definitely did get a lot of help from Katie when I was starting up this channel. She's the one who gave me this tag so that I'd have something to say, because I was worried about talking for a whole hour. So thank you, Katie, for all your help and insight. Do you cut your cover or leave it whole? Lately I've been doing this method where I section it off with washi tape and cut off each section as I'm working on it, and I really like this method because it allows me to decide what size I want each section to be, rather than using release papers, which are always the same size, or you have to cut them. And sometimes they start to like get worn away at the edges and they'll start to stick up, and it's really annoying. And they also don't stick back on the section if you've done too much of the section. I like being able to leave this on and then just cover the section again if I didn't finish it in my crafting session. So I definitely am enjoying this method. It also allows me to use washi tape, which I have a fun collection of, and I like being able to have another thing to try to match to my canvas. So yeah, I do like this. Dr. Pepper break. What do you do with your extra trays, wax, pens? I assume they mean the ones that come with the kits. Guys, if you have an idea for what I should do with these, please tell me, because right now I stick them all in a drawer and that's where they stay. I honestly have no idea what to do with them all. Sometimes, a couple of times, I've given away an extra toolkit to someone who was just starting out diamond painting, but for the vast majority of the time, I just put them in a drawer. I really don't know what to do with them. So if anyone has great ideas, please, please clue me in. I don't know. Did we finish the X's? We did. Okay, let's see. Do you use the wax or another type of tacky? I don't often use the pink wax that comes with the kits, although I have in the past and I like it okay. I really like the putty because it doesn't leave as much residue and because it has such glorious smells you can choose from, scents. That's really fun. What is your ultimate dream diamond painting? Okay, last question. I'm not gonna start a new color because this is the last question, but my ultimate dream diamond painting, I've actually thought about this, would be, bear with me, it would be a huge Disney fan art drawn by me and then created as a custom. That would be amazing. I don't even know like which characters I'd want to put in it, but it would definitely be Disney and it would definitely be very large to get lots of detail in, and that would be, oh my gosh, chef's kiss amazing. That would be perfect. So maybe someday that'll happen, but it definitely couldn't go up for sale because, you know, Disney licensing. Okay, so with that, I'm gonna go ahead and end this very first WIP and Chat. Please don't be too harsh on me in the comments. I know that I'm kind of all over the place, and I'm definitely gonna edit this just a little bit to remove some of my pauses and weird. See, look, I just did it again. I'm definitely going to edit this to remove some of my more weird pauses or stumbles. But hopefully in the future I can get it to the point where I'm not editing it as much so that I can spend less time on that part of it. Anyway, please let me know if you have any questions I could answer in my next WIP and Chat, or if there are any other types of videos you'd like to see from me on this channel, like unboxings or stash videos or what have you. I'm not really sure where this channel is going yet, but I just wanted to have like a low-key place to hang out with you guys and chat mostly. So thank you so much for watching this first one, and I look forward to interacting with you guys more in the future. I hope that you diamond painted along or were doing something fun, and definitely hope that you had some Dr. Pepper while you watched this. Thank you, everybody. I will see you in the next video. Bye!